Around 5000 BG, a crucial event took place for the Dune universe. The wandering ethno-religious people, known as the Muad'Ru, who visited many planets and left strange symbols, discovered the planet Arrakis, brought with them sand trout, likely unaware of the consequences this would have. At that time, Arrakis had a favorable climate, abundant water resources, trees, and animals. However, the sand trout transformed its climate, turning it into a desert.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Around 2500 BG, most of the human-populated worlds and planets unified into a powerful and advanced empire. In 2300 BG, special philosophers, known as the Thinkers, began to emerge in the Old Empire. They were notable for being the first in human history to develop and utilize technology that allowed them to transfer their brains into special containers, achieving a form of immortality. Later, this technology would be used by the Titans. Around 1580 BG, religious movements associated with Islam began to gain strength in the empire. A new prophet emerged, adding mystical elements to the religion and departing from traditional doctrine. In the following years, the Islamic movement merged with Zen Buddhism, giving rise to a new religion, Buddhism, which was adopted by many people, including the ancestors of the Fremen and the inhabitants of the planet Lilacs, who would eventually become the Beni Lilacs. In 1400 BG, during the rule of Emperor Shaka the Wise, the imperial chemist Yanshu Fashkoko discovered spice on Arrakis and identified its geriatric properties, its ability to slow aging. In the 1300s BG, Andrew Scorus, Juliana Parhi, and several others were born in the Old Empire, and together they would ultimately lead to its downfall. In 1287 BG, 20 conspirators, united by a prophet under the pseudonym Lalok, decided to seize power in the Old Empire. A programming genius among them developed a special computer virus, an artificial intelligence with human emotions and a desire to destroy the state. The rebellion succeeded, and the conspirators, who called themselves the Titans, became the new rulers of a vast portion of worlds that once belonged to the Empire. The Titans soon effectively ceased to be human, placing their brains into specialized machines. They began to consider ordinary humans as inferior beings and slaves, giving them the derogatory name Hretgirs. But in 1192 BG, humans rose up against the Titans. The rebellion lasted almost 10 years and was suppressed only in 1183 BG. The Titans ruled for just over 100 years, until they were overthrown by the artificial intelligence Omnius, which had escaped their control. This occurred in 1182. At that time, the remaining independent worlds united as the League of Nobles, who began to resist Omnius. Omnius's empire lasted nearly 1,000 years, marked by a fierce struggle between humans and machines. Initially, it was a conventional conflict, but it soon evolved into a holy war for humanity's survival. Here are the key stages of this war. In 223 BG, Vorian Atreides, the biological son of the Titan Agamemnon, was born, initially siding with the machines like his father. He later switched to humanity's side, motivated by his love for a girl from the League of Nobles, and ultimately played a crucial role in securing victory for humanity. That same year, Javier Harkonnen was born, another hero of the war and a close friend of Vorian, who sacrificed himself for humanity's cause. A year later, in 222 BG, Serena Butler was born. She became a symbol of the jihad for humanity, rallying them together. In 201 BG, the robot Erasmus on Old Earth killed Serena Butler's newborn son, Mannion, witnessed by enslaved humans. This act triggered a rebellion, leading Omnius to command the Titans to exterminate all humans on Earth. In 200 BG, humans retaliated by using atomic weapons to destroy all robots on Earth, marking the beginning of the Butlerian Jihad. In 108 BG, Omnius created a virus and unleashed it on the League of Nobles' worlds, known as Omnius' Plague. It wiped out over half of humanity. In the same year, humanity responded with the Purge, destroying all versions of Omnius across every planet except for the machines' capital on Corin. In 88 BG, the Battle of Corin took place, in which humans finally defeated Omnius and the thinking machines.
Enlighten me. No one shall be the wiser.
As a result of the war, the League of Nobles was transformed into an empire with its first emperor, Phaikon Butler, adopting the surname Carino in honor of the planet where the machines were defeated. In the following decades, humanity focused on establishing this new empire. However, in 5 BG, the Galactic Civil War broke out between the forces of the Emperor, the radical Butlerian fanatics, and Joseph Remport's trading corporation. House Carino emerged victorious, solidifying its power. 5 years later, the Galactic Shipping Company, Fold Space, was restructured into the Spacing Guild, a monopoly on space transportation. This marked the beginning of a new calendar system in Dune. From this point on, events are recorded in AG, after Guild. In the 1st century AG, the Great Convention was established, ensuring a balance of power between the Emperor, the Spacing Guild, and the Landsraad, an assembly of noble houses. In the 3rd century AG, the noble houses adopted the Assassin's Handbook, which set the rules for acceptable conflicts between houses, including a list of poisons allowed for eliminating rivals. Around 2000 AG, a nuclear disaster struck the Empire's capital, Salusa Secundus, leading the Emperor to relocate the capital to Kaiten.
Pity. No one shall.
In 9153 AG, the governorship of Arrakis became an imperial privilege granted to a chosen family for no more than a century. In 10,111 AG, the governorship of Arrakis was transferred from House Richaz to House Harkonnen, led by Baron Dimitri. After his death, his son Abulurd became governor, but failed to manage the position, leading to Vladimir Harkonnen's succession in 10,153 AG. In 10,154 AG, Emperor Elrod IX, collaborating with the Beni Lilacs, attempted to create synthetic spice, known as Amal. However, this project ultimately failed. In 10,156 AG, Leto Atreides became Duke following his father P1lis' death, and began to gain popularity within the Landsraad. As a result, years later, the new emperor, Shaddam IV, began to fear him and allied with Vladimir Harkonnen to eliminate Duke Atreides. In 10,191 AG, Arrakis was granted to Duke Atreides. Within a year, however, the emperor, with the help of the Harkonnens, attacked and killed the Duke. His son Paul and Lady Jessica, his mother, fled into the desert of Arrakis. In 10,193 AG, Paul Atreides, leading the Fremen, overthrew the Harkonnens and Empire Shaddam, becoming the new emperor. In 10,194 AG, the Jihad of Muad'Dib began to suppress all dissent and spread the faith in Paul Atreides across the empire. In 10,207 AG, Paul Atreides, after numerous assassination attempts and periods of self-doubt, loses both his vision and his gift of prescience, ultimately retreating into the desert. In 10,217 AG, Paul's son, Leto II, becomes the new emperor. He undertakes the Golden Path, a plan to ensure humanity's survival. To accomplish this, he merges with Sandtrout, effectively transforming himself into an immortal sandworm. By 10,400 AG, due to terraforming, Arrakis becomes a lush oasis again, with sandworms and sandtrout nearly extinct. In the 11,000s AG, the Atreides Empire expands beyond forming. To accomplish this, takes the Golden Path, a plan to ensure humanity's survival. To accomplish this, he merges with Sandtrout, effectively transforming himself into an immortal sandworm. By 10,400 AG, due to terraforming, Arrakis becomes a lush oasis again, with sandworms and sandtrout nearly extinct. In the 11,000s AG, the Atreides Empire expands beyond the galaxy. By the 13,000s AG, Emperor Leto II allows Ixian scientists to resume production of computers and forbidden technology. This eventually leads to the Ixians developing spacecraft that travel without spice. In 13,275 AG, enemies of Leto attempt to assassinate him, and they succeed. The Emperor dies, and his empire collapses, just as he intended.
I pity. No one should be the wisest.
From 13,725 to 15,200 AG, humanity endured a period of famine and the scattering, a time of endless wars, catastrophes, and other crises. During this time, unsupervised sandworms reclaimed Arrakis, once again turning it into a desert. In 13,750 AG, the Ixians invented the first generation of navigational machines, ending the Spacing Guild's monopoly on space travel. By 14,000s AG, humanity used Ixian ships to spread across vast regions of the universe, reaching previously unexplored sectors. Around the 14,500s AG, the Bene Lilacs finally developed a method for artificial spice production, making space travel even more accessible and allowing humanity to explore even further. In 14,929 AG, Miles Teg, a descendant of House Atreides and future Mentat and Supreme Commander of the Bene Gesserit, was born. By the 15,200s AG, some who had ventured out in the scattering began to return to the former Atreides Empire. Among them were a group calling themselves the Honored Maiders, a powerful female order formed by fish speakers, former Bene Gesserit sisters, and Lilac-Su women. In 15,229 AG, a war broke out between the returning Honored Maiders and the Bene Gesserit. This conflict ended in 15,240 AG, with the two orders merging into a new force. In 15,241 AG, key figures escaped aboard the invisible ship Ithaca, the Gola Duncan Idaho, who had gained access to the memories of all his previous lives, as well as Miles Teg, Shiana, and several others. During their journey, the crew of Ithaca created clones of legendary figures from the past, including Paul Atreides, Jessica Atreides, Thufir Hawat, Chani, Stilgar, Liet Kynes, Leto Atreides II, and Dr. Wellington Yue. In 15,256 AG, machines that had survived the Butlerian Jihad, hiding on the fringes of the universe, also produced a clone of Paul Atreides to serve as their Kwisatz Haderach, naming him Paolo. In 15,264 AG, Ithaca was captured by Omnius, who, upon finding the clone of Paul Atreides, arranged a duel between him and Paolo, with the victor to become the true Kwisatz Haderach. Paolo won but died from a spice overdose shortly after. The surviving Paul Atreides clone proclaimed that the most powerful Kwisatz Haderach was not him, but the Gola Duncan Idaho, resurrected thousands of times and possessing incredible abilities. This Duncan ultimately formed an alliance with the robot Erasmus, merging with him to become a super being that unified humans and machines, finally reconciling the two forms of life. Humanity and machines entered an era of peaceful coexistence, and thus the story of the Dune universe came to an end. The latest event in the timeline references an occasional 5,000 years later, where a man named Gauss Ando gave a speech commemorating the 10,000th anniversary of Leto Atreides II's ascension. And that concludes our journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like,
Enlighten me. It has begun. My brothers, I am
Job
prepared.
done. Job
That's a
done.
given.
Upgrade complete.
Out with it. Thy bidding. No one shall be the wiser. For my brothers.
Job's done.
I am prepared. No one shall be the
Research
wiser.
complete.
Out with it. That's a given.
Research complete.
Bidding. I am prepared. For my brothers. No one shall be the wiser.
Hello!
Out with it. For my brothers.
Upgrade complete.
I am prepared.
Job's done. Job's done.
Out with it. It has begun. For my brothers. I am prepared. That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. It has begun. brothers, no one shall be the wiser. It has begun.
I stand for the light.
I cannot summon there.
Don't be afraid.
Job's done. Research complete.
I am prepared. For my
Upgrade
brothers,
complete.
it has begun.
Upgrade complete.
Enlighten me. No one shall be the wiser. It has begun. No one shall be the wiser.
Someone call me the doctor? Someone call me the doctor?
For my brothers, it has begun.
Research
No one shall
complete.
be the wiser.
All stocked and ready to go.
Job's
The
done.
restless dead await.
That's a given.
Upgrade complete. Job's done. Job's done.
It has begun.
Job's done.
My brothers.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Research complete. Job's done. Job's done.
That's a given.
Job's done.
I pity.
Job's done.
My brothers. It has begun.
What you'll be craving?
Job's done. Job's done.
Out with it. I pity.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Out with it. Prepared. That's a given. For my brothers.
Careful, cocktail.
It has begun. No one should be the
Job's
wiser.
done.
That's
Upgrade
it.
complete.
Enlighten me. I am prepared.
My song is yours.
Out with it. No one should be the wiser.
Upgrade complete.
Hey, say
I am prepared. That's a given. No one should be the
Upgrade
wiser.
complete.
It has begun. No one should be the wiser.
Job's done.
That's a
Job's
given.
done.
It has begun.
Job's done.
For my brothers. That's a given. should be the wiser.
More lumber is required.
That's a given. Out with it.
You seek me help?
Job done. Upgrade complete.
Wanna blow something up?
No one should be the wiser.
Research complete.
Enlighten me, for my brothers. I am prepared.
Research complete.
I do. Enlighten me. No one should be the wiser. It has begun. That's a given. Thy bidding.
Job's done.
I'm all stocked and ready
Out
to
with
go.
it. For my brothers. No one should be the wiser.
How may I serve?
Thy bidding. It has begun.
Justice shall be done.
Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Enlighten me. That's a given. I cannot my brothers.
Job's done.
Out with it.
Upgrade complete.
I hear the summons.
a given. Out with it. It has begun. I bid it. My brothers. No one shall be wiser.
Job done. Job done. Job done.
It has begun.
Job done.
That's a given. I am prepared.
Job done. Job done.
That's a given.
Job done.
My brothers. That's a
Job
given.
done.
Enlighten me.
Job
Has
done.
begun.
Job done. Job done.
What you be craving?
Job done.
I am prepared for my brothers. Out with it. Enlighten me. It has begun. I am prepared.
Get for it, cocktail.
That's a given. No one shall be wiser.
Upgrade complete. Job done.
What you be craving?
I am prepared. It has begun.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
My brothers. Enlighten me.
Job done.
Thy bidding. That's a given. No one should be the wiser.
Job's done. Job's done.
My brothers. That's a given.
Job's
My
done.
brothers.
Job's
It has
done.
begun.
Job's done.
I pity you. I am prepared. No one should be the wiser. It has begun. I pity. That's a given. I am prepared. It has begun. No one should be the wiser. I pity. Out with it. That's a given. No one should be the wiser.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
It has begun.
Job's done. Job's done. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Enlighten me. That's a given.
Upgrade complete.
I am prepared. Out with it. No one should be the wiser. It has begun. bidding. No one should be the wiser.
Wanna blow something up?
Prepared. It has begun.
Job done.
I'm all styling and ready to go.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Your love will rescue it.
Upgrade complete.
Double. Speed.
Upgrade complete.
By bidding for my brothers. It has
Upgrade
begun.
complete.
Out with it. No one should be the wiser. For my brothers.
Wanna blow something up?
By bidding. That's a given. No one should be the wiser.
Job's done.
My brothers. I am prepared.
Job's done. Job's done. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I am prepared. That's a given.
Job's done.
Out with it. No one should be the wiser. Enlighten me. It has begun. No one should be the wiser.
Job's done. Upgrade complete.
I am prepared. That's a given. Enlighten me. My brothers. It has begun. I am prepared. Out with it.
Job's done.
My brothers. I am prepared.
Job's done. Upgrade complete. Job's
By
done.
bidding. I am
Job's done.
prepared.
Your secret.
Job's done.
Out with it.
Job's done.
By bidding.
Job done.
That's a given.
Job done.
You called me.
Job done.
You brought me back.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
You see any summons?
Upgrade complete.
I am vigilant.
You'll love my new recipe.
Out with it. No one should be the wiser. I killed
Earth and fire, heed my call.
Trust in my commands.
Stop. Ready to go.
Earth and fire, heed my
Upgrade
call.
complete.
Enlighten me.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Storm, earth and fire, heed my call.
What will be craving?
I hear the summons.
Upgrade complete.
You called me.
What will be craving?
Storm, earth and fire, heed my call.
We must act